guys, it's Tuesday, you're with Shayna, and this week we're talking about how our queer identity relates to the way in which we choose to wear our hair, and we're talking about whether or not we want to have kids, how, when, etc. So I think for some people, when they go through changes in their life, they also change their hair. I know when I first went away to university after high school, I somewhat out of nowhere decided to cut my hair shorter, which I hadn't done in years. And I think sometimes changing your hair is a way to physically reflect changes that might be going on in your life. And I think this can also apply to coming out or discovering different parts of your identity even after you've come out. I think with lesbians in particular, a lot of ideas about our identities revolve around our hairstyles. Stereotypically, women with shorter hair get read as lesbians more often than women who have longer hair. I personally don't ever see myself cutting my hair super short like Haley's or Jess's or now Kay's. P.S. If you haven't seen her new haircut, you should probably go check that out because she looks freaking fabulous. I like wearing my hair long, and if that means I'm not as easily read as gay, then that's fine with me. However, that being said, there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to be read as gay and presenting yourself in certain ways that will make it more possible for people to read you as gay. I certainly sometimes present myself in certain ways because I want to be read as maybe more gay. But the most important thing is that I ultimately dress, wear my hair, and just generally present myself physically for me. It's because it's how I feel most comfortable, and sometimes that means presenting as more traditionally feminine, so wearing a dress or makeup, and sometimes that means dressing in guy's clothes, like in a guy's button-up. And it always means wearing my hair long, because that's the way I like it. Sorry, this kind of got off the topic of hair and more onto general appearance, so let's move on to the next topic. So I definitely want to have kids sometime way, way, way in the future, like years from now, like not in the present. I can barely keep myself alive, and the idea of having sole responsibility of another human being who is completely dependent on me gives me all of the terrified feelings. I think the how part would very much depend on my partner and what they wanted to do and what we wanted to do together. As of right now, I don't really have any strong feelings towards having my own biological kids or my partner having kids. However, if my partner and I do choose to go the sperm donor giving birth road, I think something that I am sure of is that I wouldn't want to know the sperm donor. I've heard other lesbian couples who feel very strongly about personally knowing their sperm donor and having the sperm donor in their life and in their kids' life, but I don't think that's something that I want. I think I would want it to be a more anonymous, detached kind of deal. However, I do think I would like the arrangement of, my kid being able, or at least having the option of maybe someday contacting them and meeting them. I like the idea of that, but I'm not sure I like the idea of the sperm donor actively playing a part in any of our lives. However, like I said, this is a situation that's not happening for a long time, and it's sort of hard to exactly know how I'm going to feel when it does happen. I also really like the idea of adoption. There are already so many people in this world who already exist who could use a home and could use a family, and so adoption is something I've been giving serious consideration to as a definite option for me for when I am ready to start a family, which isn't now, in case I haven't made that clear enough. So that's it for me this week. You guys gave us some amazing suggestions last week for topics. Thank you so much for those, but we could definitely still use more, so please, please leave those in the comments or on our Tumblr and our Facebook, and all those links are down below, and you guys already know the drill by this point. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you all back here same time, same day next week. Bye, guys.